So the June 2024 developer update has just been released. There is quite a lot to unpack in this, so I'm going to jump straight into it, and we're going to cover the killers first of all. The Knight is getting a buff. I don't know how people are going to feel about that, but this is what's going to happen. They've added the ability to manually swap between the guards. I can only assume this will be a lot like using Vecna, when you can swap between his powers. I don't think that's a bad move. I think that sort of encourages people to play as the Knight now, which I'm sure there's going to be some pushback on. They've also implemented this. Patrol paths must now be at least 10 meters in length. So I'm guessing then, if you're in a chase, you can't just quickly deploy a guard. It needs to be 10 meters in length. Okay, I imagine the Knight mains out there are not going to like that one. They've also added a multiplier to guard hunt time based on path length. Longer paths increase hunt time up to a maximum of 1.5 times the normal duration. And also, when the Knight is within 8 meters of his guard, the guard's hunt timer depletes 3 times faster. Okay, interesting. I suppose this is some sort of happy medium they're looking for, because as we know, Knight players can be particularly sweaty. They can be particularly tunnely. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. I would say so far so good. Okay, they've also reduced the Carnifex's hunt time to 12 seconds. It was 24. Increased the Jailer's hunt time to 24 seconds. Was 12 seconds. Reduced the Carnifex's banner spawn time to 5 seconds. Was 10. Increased the Jailer's banner spawn time to 10 seconds. Was 5. So was that like a buff and a nerf in the same boat there? Interesting. Okay, we've also got the Carnifex's breaking time to 1.8 seconds. Decrease the Assassin's breaking time to 5 seconds. Decrease the Jailer's to 5. Carnifex's detection range to 10 meters. Okay. The Assassin's detection range to 10 meters. And they've increased the Jailer's detection range to 16 meters. And some updates to his add-ons. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I think this is going to be a case of we'll wait and see. I don't think it sounds too bad from the get-go, but gonna have to see how that one plays out. The Singularity, that very popular killer that almost everybody plays. So what have they done here? Taking control of a bipod will now cause it to aim at the nearest survivor within line of sight. That's really freaking good. That's really, really good. Okay, fair enough. After 0.25 seconds, targeting progress now decays over the next 0.5 seconds. When controlling a bipod, survivor now only glow if they can be targeted. Okay. Whatever. Decreased bipod targeting cooldown after slipstreaming a survivor to 3 seconds. That was 3.5 previously. An improved user interface when using bipods and when shooting the killer. Well, looking at this, there's quite a lot going on with the Singularity. But it is largely, I think, encouraging people to play as a Singularity. Which isn't a bad thing. And I think if more people played him, they'd realise that he can actually be a very deadly killer when mastered. So, do with that what you will. But now the big ones are quite a few perk updates. This is going to be fascinating. Stand by. So, Darkness Revealed. Increased Aura Reveal duration to 6, 7, 8 seconds. That was 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's pretty cool. That works with me. I'm all ears. Reduced cooldown to 60, 45, 30 seconds. That was 60, 50, 40. Okay. Definitely trying to encourage people to use this. Trail of Torment. Okay, I'm a Trail of Torment user. I quite like using it regularly in my deathslinger builds. Reduced cooldown. Get in. 60, 45, 30 seconds. And that was previously 80, 70, 60. Hell yeah. That works with me. I think that might piss off a couple of survivors. But as a killer main, thank you very much. Oppression. Reduced cooldown to 60, 50, 40. That was 120, 180. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Dragon's Grip as well. That's getting an update. That cooldown has been reduced too. That's 60, 50, 40. Cool. Machine Learning. I like machine learning actually. That's really underrated. It is a bit tough to use, as they allude to in this patch note. They've increased its duration to 50-40 seconds. That was previously 20-25 seconds. That is a good... yeah, that's good. That's good. That can work. And next we've got, what is this? A decreased starting skill check penalty to 15%. It was 25. Okay. Cool. Empathetic connection. Increased healing speed bonus to 30%. I doubt anyone's still going to use that. Iron Will. Oh, okay. Grunts of pain are reduced by 80, 90, 100%. Now, I knew Iron Will was getting this buff, and I saw quite a lot of people online saying, fuck you, Spirit Mains. Well, fuck you indeed. However, are you just going to use Iron Will and then hope in every 10th match you're going to face a Spirit Main? I don't know. To be fair, Iron Will is quite a good perk now. Resurgence. Increased healing granted after being unhooked to 50, 60, 70%. Cool. Fine. Solidarity. Increased healing conversion rate 50, 60, 70%. Cool again, mate. Cool again. Babysitter. Increased duration of haste and pause of blood hiding to 20, 25, 30 seconds. That's really good. Okay. There might be some value in using that now, perhaps. Yeah. That's one to watch, I think. That's pretty decent. Now, this one is interesting. Very, very interesting. When you sacrifice a survivor now on a hook, that said hook will now repair itself after 60 seconds. Controversial. Now, I'm a killer main. Do I think there was a need for this? Honestly, no. I honestly don't think there was that much of a need for it. I just always treated it as, if I've sacrificed survivors on a couple of hooks close to each other and I can't get another, that's on me. That is on me. I don't think this was needed. No, I'm not feeling it. And if I was a survivor main, I mean, I dip into survivor, as you know, quite a lot. I don't think that's fair. I'm not sure on that at all. Nah, we'll see what happens. And just some map variant stuff. Added layout variations to state maps. And, ooh, more variations to Mount Ormond. I'd be excited to see that as well, actually. Cool. Well, those are the updates. I think there's some interesting things in there. I think the night buffs might be a little controversial to some. I think some of the perks, Iron Will, I think the dead hooks, coming back when you sacrifice survivors. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to see how it plays out. If you got any thoughts on the developer update, pop them in the comments. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you disagree with me, maybe you think something else should have been addressed. I can give you one right off the bat. Where the fuck is the Freddy rework? I'm pretty sure we were promised one about a year ago, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.